distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Uzbekistan, I'd like to welcome all participants at the Uzbek-British Trade and Industry Council. Today's 25th anniversary of the Council reflects the depth, strength and strategic dimension of the relationship between Uzbekistan and the United Kingdom. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the UK Department for International Trade for excellent organization of today's event. For a quarter of a century now, from year to year, Uzbekistan and the United Kingdom have demonstrated a commitment to developing and deepening a mutually beneficial, multi-dimensional bilateral partnership, showing the aspirations of our countries to scale up our cooperation and take it to the level of a strategic partnership despite all hardships. Brave new world. In the light of the global events that are radically changing our usual routine, this famous phrase book by Aldous Huxley comes to mind more and more often. The pandemic does not allow us to calmly wait out the acute phase, but instead requires us to adapt almost immediately and join forces to find new alternatives for partnership. It is also the reason why we are holding today's event in an unconventional, virtual format, not through personal meetings. We hope that in the near future we will return to the conventional way of communications. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I would like to note with the great pleasure recent developments in the Uzbek-UK partnership, and most importantly, express our strong aspirations to work together to further consolidate this relationship in all areas. We are working to elevate bilateral cooperation between our countries to new horizons, as Uzbekistan is accelerating its move towards a market-based economy, and the UK is charting a new course in its remarkable history. We are looking to increase the UK's economic presence in our country to facilitate the process of Uzbekistan's transformation. First, we propose to match our comparative strengths. Everyone knows that the world's first puzzle was invented in the United Kingdom. We will now try to solve a small puzzle with you right now. On the one hand, we have Uzbekistan, which has abundant natural resources, a strategically advantageous location, qualified human capital, and on the other, United Kingdom, that has the most advanced technology and invaluable experience in economic development and management. The puzzle's outcome is a synergy of opportunities with a catalytic effect on the development of our economies. According to a research by Harvard University, Uzbekistan has all the opportunities and relative advantages in the production of more than 50 high-value industrial goods. In particular, there are all the necessary conditions to turn such sectors as metallurgy, mechanical and electrical engineering, pharmaceuticals, production of construction materials, textiles, leather and footwear, food, as well as other industries related to the green economy into the leading sectors of our economy. Second, reform efforts in Uzbekistan are centered around the implementation of huge infrastructure, transport, power and other projects, which could provide significant opportunities to implement projects on a PPP basis with the participation of UK companies. Our ambitious goals to implement such a large-scale project also require a remarkable level of expertise in the fields of research and training, as well as managing and operating, in which the UK is a pioneer. Third, Uzbekistan's transforming international financial sector is opening enormous opportunities for cooperation, as we remain eager to attract the world's most advanced know-how from the global financial hub, which is London. British companies such as the City UK and Sturgeon Capital are already leading successful activities in Uzbekistan's financial sector, while Franklin Templeton and many others are actively exploring opportunities to be a part of Uzbekistan's revolutionizing financial market. We are open for more initiatives and joint projects to make sure that Uzbek-British financial cooperation will produce new outcomes. Fourth, privatization and reducing the role of the state in the economy play a key role in Uzbekistan's reform agenda. Privatization program follows a targeted approach which envisages first, complete transformation of state companies, second, determination of their real performance indicators, and then attraction of investors. The program includes over 1.5 thousand state-owned assets, including 186 highly liquid assets. We are engaging with international financial institutions like IFC, ADB, EBRD, and of course the big four leading consultancy companies to ensure transparency of privatization processes. We would welcome the interest of British companies in acquiring state-owned shares in highly profitable enterprises of Uzbekistan. Fifth, UK continues to play an important role as a leading partner for Uzbekistan in education, as we are taking decisive steps towards internationalization of our education system at all levels. In this regard, we welcome the intents of Bangor and Portsmouth universities, as well as Cambridge Partnership for Education, to contribute to the development of educational sector in Uzbekistan. We look forward to active engagement of other British companies in this sector. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I would like to promise you something. Any British company that decides to invest in Uzbekistan today will be able to find consumers for their products tomorrow in developing countries with total population of more than 300 million people. I myself lived and worked in London for quite a while. I know what a sophisticated British investor expects. Therefore, I can guarantee that our country is ready to create the most comfortable conditions for you. After all, our success depends on your success. Our prosperity depends on your prosperity. And our confidence, of course, depends on your confidence in our joint future. The main goal of today's event is to create conditions for expanding investment cooperation by establishing direct contact between business representatives of our countries. New companies, new technologies, new jobs. This is the algorithm we try to construct to achieve long-term economic goals. Today, top officials of the sectoral ministries and departments of Uzbekistan are taking part in this event, who in their speeches will talk in a more detail about the available opportunities for bilateral partnership. Dear friends, among the business communities, there is a frequently used expression, first mover advantage. I urge British companies to use this advantage today. I invite you to participate in the dynamic transformations of the new Uzbekistan. I am confident that with the active involvement of business circles of Uzbekistan and the United Kingdom, this year will be the year of activation of the Uzbek-British bilateral partnership. I sincerely believe that by working together, we can bring our cooperation to a new strategic level, constantly strengthening it with breakthrough projects and initiatives. Please stay assured that our course towards building a market economy, creating transparency, and ensuring sustainable economic growth will never be interrupted. I wish all the participants of today's event a pleasant business meeting. Thank you for your attention.